if you think about it, it's an interesting. Oh, I didn't do this. Oh, fuck it. It's an interesting. It's an interesting issue to have, isn't it? Like, there are websites now where you can't go on them unless you register your ID or somehow prove your age, right? I went on to the tonight is it's not sponsored by, but I bought some. I fucking need to drink this week, frankly. I went onto the website on Tuesday or Wednesday to buy the bottle. The ID check was confirm you're 18. Yes. Click. Bought it.
Done.
Right. And part of that process is a £5 delivery fee for an ID check delivery.
No, the box doesn't say ID check. It just says adult signature required.
Did you check it? Did you get ID checked? The delivery said ID check. So
no, I'm taking that as a huge insult of, so I clearly don't look under 25 then. I am hurt. I think I'm a pretty good 36. I could pass for being just the wrong side of 24, I think. I'm hurt. I don't smoke. I don't really drink anymore. I move around every day in some way or another. I'm now really good on my food. I think I could look like a little bit of a dodgy 24-year-old, but on the very, very good side of 36. Why didn't he ID me?
Anyone want to help me out here?
I'm hurt.
Good evening, you wonderful people. Welcome back to your weekly instalment of 40k After Dark, which is sometimes 40k related and sometimes not. Today is kind of 40k related, the topic. It's an interesting one, and it's one that's currently keeping me up at night and causing me fucking problems. Before we get into it, though, a big shout out to Brandon Lagasse for 5 gifted memberships. Lagasse.
I was going to say, you're not saying it right.
Love his name. Love it. And then a big shout out to Roland Bain to make tonight already slightly better for flopping his massive penis out and then slapping you all across the face with it with 50 gifted memberships.
I feel like it's a very brave man that does that.
What, gets his dick out and slaps someone's face with it?
Yeah. There's teeth within inches of what you've just done.
I hope for you, Roland, that in the future, whenever your partner ever is fishing for the "do I look old" comments, somehow you always manage to magically get the answer right to the point where they go, "Aw."
That's a good one.
Thank you, Roland. You're a legend. It's interesting, actually. 55 gifted off the bat. Do you know why that's interesting? Do you know why 55 gifted off the bat is interesting? For 2 reasons.
55?
55, yeah.
Why?
It's more than last night and the same amount as Wednesday night already in the first 5 minutes. And that brings me on to tonight's topic. It's interesting. It's not something I'm looking to give up for clarification straight away. I should just work hard, be agile, try something different. Joe and I are already discussing different things. But we have gone through a lengthy period of time of doing these streams on YouTube.
Yeah.
We've been doing it for a while now because it's fun and you guys keep tuning in. And I've always said that if you guys keep tuning in, we'll keep doing it. And I've always said if you keep supporting it, we'll keep doing it. But lately, the last 2 to 3 months has been a real struggle. And a lot of people have said to me, oh, it's the summer. It's because people are away for the holidays. It's because A, B, C. But there's lots of things that I'm noticing at the moment, and it's concerning. And I've spoken to other people in the industry, other people in the space, and they're noticing similar issues, which makes me feel slightly better because it means it's not us personally. But also doesn't make me feel better because it means it's not us. It's not a thing we can fix.
Yeah, there's nothing,
right? There's a wider problem. So, for example, if we think about Monday, Wednesday shows in the past, we were hitting like 200 to 300 people live on the shows. You were starting to get nervous about how many people were watching.
Yeah, I like a quieter room.
Yeah.
I don't like a busy room.
And so on Wednesday, we were struggling with close to 100. And I'm like, is this because we do lots of chatting about random shit? But people have told us that's what they like. So again, I thought it was a me issue. Talking to some other people, apparently not. They're seeing a reduction in viewers across the board. We've had Liam and Joe shows that have hit 700 live viewers in one go. Now we get 250 to 300. again, we're still doing actually better than a lot of people in terms of those numbers. So, you know, that's interesting, but they are down. And battle reports, it depends. It's hard to really quantify this one. A standard game, we're seeing 300 odd people, which is again a lot more than a lot of people are seeing in live stream. So I am grateful, and you're all amazing, and thank you. But we were hitting 400, 500, 600 people easily, especially in preview books. Preview books now are sort of 450. So numbers are down just in simple viewing terms. And the reason why I bring this up, is because I have no doubt at all that a lot of you think that I was instantly going to go to monetization and revenue. Now, that is a concern. That's also down. And what people will tell me right now is cost of living is through the roof.
Yeah.
Everything's more expensive. It is. I get it. I'm not thought that's why I've started on views.
Yeah.
Because if I think the issue was just cost of living, logically speaking, the same number of people would be watching. Mm-hmm. Right? But if it's not cost of living, that would also mean that the viewership is down. So I don't know if it is cost of living per se, unless people are simply going, if I can't pay to support it, I'm not going to watch it. But I mean, that's why we put shit out for free. It's why everything goes out for free. So, you know, it's hard to find out what the actual problem is. And I was talking to Joe about this yesterday, right? There's a number of things it could be. It could be the game state right now. Well, I think the game's in a pretty good state right now. It could be the fact that we're in the final year of an edition and all the releases are nearly out, and 11th edition comes in June and people are going to wait now, because we do typically see this spike for new edition and gentle drop off for 3 years and spike for new edition and gentle. So it could be that. It's possibly that as well. But I'm interested to know what you guys think. Let me know. Is 40k actually dying on YouTube? People just got bored of it. Has the COVID peak happened now and it's kind of just dropping off, or what's going on? It's a combination of problems, but I wouldn't rely on YouTube to facilitate cash flow. Super helpful comment when it's literally my 100% source of income. Not as pretty as you used to be. I mean, that's a fact, Carl. That happens to all of us, though. I think it's hard to enjoy someone else playing it when you're unable to afford to play yourself. That's interesting. That would be directly correlated to revenue, I guess, or cost of living. If you can't afford to play it, why would you watch the game? But the thing is, right, Andrew, Games Workshop are announcing year-on-year record profits, which would indicate, to some degree at least, their customer base is growing. So if their customer base is growing, and they're recording year-on-year profits, there should be more people available to, like, Games Workshop's Warhammer in general seeing a net growth in player base. Lost a certain demographic without Brom. I mean, I don't know if they're the people. Fair. I live vicariously through Joe. Some of us we all do that. I sometimes live my diet through Joe. I don't actually want to do that to my body, but, you know.
How's he getting on with his walking? Because I know he trashed his feet, didn't he?
I don't know about his walking or his exercise, but he is still slowly dropping weight.
That's amazing.
Which is good. Mm-hmm. I don't think he's quite dropping it as fast as he would like to drop it, but he's dropping weight.
Yeah, I wouldn't ever recommend, like, slicing the weight off. Lose it slowly, because then your skin can adapt, your metabolic rate can adapt.
Overall, climate aside, I still think you sacrifice a lot of marketing to less invested people to the altar of letting the team be loose with what armies they play and not advertising a schedule.
What does that mean in English? Overall, climate aside, I still think you sacrifice a lot of marketing to less invested people to the altar of letting the team be loose with what armies they play and not ever. What would you? I don't. Can you put that in English?
Yeah, let's break that down, because it's Friday.
I'm tired. I've been stressed this week. I've not slept great. I'm drinking mead. Smaller words. Smaller words. Explain to me, Nick.
I think Nick is saying, if you had a schedule, instead of letting Paddy choose, you say to Paddy, you're doing this army because this codex is out.
I won't do that.
Or,
you have to remember that the only person who's paid to be there is Joe.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying to anybody, I need you to play this army on Tuesday. Because they're volunteers.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's Friday over here, Nick. I'm trying my best with your big words.
Kaz is saying that marketing on YouTube is going to people that are not invested in you. Are you? I think I get it. Like SM Plus normally say what games are coming out each week. But I don't know if that actually genuinely really makes any difference. We've done that. We've tried that.
Could that actually risk losing viewers, though, if they already know, oh, it's going to be Chaos
and
Demons? I'm not bothered in that one.
That is ultimately the flip side of it. So Tuesday we have Eldar versus God. I don't like either of those armies. I'm not interested. I won't choose anything.
Yeah.
As someone else mentioned, where we are in the edition makes a big impact. New edition with more new models means more hype, people tuning back in.
And I'm wondering that. I'm wondering if where we are in the 10th schedule is a problem. And I think people knowing the 3-year release schedule is arguably hurting us a little bit, right? I think it is. I think ultimately people going, I know a new edition's coming in June, is hurting us slightly. As a relatively new creator, I've had my channel up for about 18 months. Getting the subscriber count up has been a challenge, but a fun one. Maybe it's the algorithm. The algorithm's a fickle beast as well, Whispers in the Warp. Also, why not? Whispers of the Warp in chat there. Can I think if I press that, can I press that one? Yeah. I'm gonna do you a favour here. I'm gonna do something nice for you. Because I'm in one of those moods, and then we do that. Then we do that. Then we do that. When we do that. I don't know what Whispers of the Warp's like. I don't know what their content's about. I mean, it's about Warhammer, obviously. But I don't know if it's any good. There you go. I've just pinned it in chat for you. There's 153 people in chat. If you're not subscribed to Whispers in the Warp, do them a favour, hit that sub button. What's interesting to me, the reason why I also point my finger at Warhammer 40k specifically, or Warhammer in general, is because I run 4 channels, and the other 3 are seeing reasonable growth. I say 3. Vag isn't seeing reasonable growth, but when we started doing Battlefield 6 content, it saw actually quite a spike because Battlefield 6. But the ones that I'm posting regularly on, the bike channel and the football channel, they're seeing quite consistent growth right now.
Yeah.
Which is why I think perhaps it's Warhammer based at the moment, and it might be edition cycle. I'm hoping like we're bringing in a number of things, right? There's a number of things we're going to bring, and this is where I want some feedback from because people in Friday Night are our most like dedicated fan base. I think is that a cringy word to use, or is that fair? Dedicated viewer base. Is that a better way of putting it?
Just say what you mean and mean what you say, babe.
I did. I said
spit it out, man.
Dedicated fan base is what I said. That's what I meant.
Go for it.
I think Fridays are. So I've got some ideas that Joe and I thrashed out yesterday. And throughout the course of this evening, I'm going to throw some of them at you as to things we're going to do and things we're going to add. And what I'd like to know is whether you go, is it good? Do you like it? Is it a shocking idea? Don't put any time into it. To try and kind of vary up some of the content, and it's all about adding additional as well. So there we go. I post 40k audio drama weekly. Tomorrow is a start in Law series. There we go. Get on it. What's your bike channel? Oh, Andy's kindly linked it below for me. You're amazing.
Also, Squirrel Noob gifted 20.
Oh, did I miss that?
So I hope for you, Mr. the Squirrel Noob.
Thank you so much for 20 gifted memberships.
Something happened to me today that I just want the floor to swallow me up when this happens. You know the self-checkouts bit?
Yeah.
And there's, in our Morrisons, there's like the trolley self-checkouts and then the basket self-checkouts. Now, this really narrow gangway that you can kind of cut through. Only one member of staff sorting out all the self-checkout bits.
Not a cult.
That's incredibly generous for $50, Roland. Thank you so much.
And 3 of the trolley self-checkouts had a no entry sign on, and I'd already started walking down the middle because people were perfectly walking in front of the screen when I saw that they were walking past it, not using it. And then I found myself being the clog in the traffic of the otherwise smoothly running self-checkout. And now the queue is moving past me. They think I've finished my shopping and I'm trying to leave. No, I'm trying to find a checkout that's available. And then I've got 2 kids who are like, why aren't we moving? We need to move.
This is a long fucking hope, I'll be honest.
I hope for you, Squirrel Noob, you do not find yourself in a corridor of the no entry self-checkouts and that you become the clog in the people traffic of the self-checkout.
Well, there you go. Thank you, Squirrel Noob, for 20 gifted memberships. You're a legend. I worked out that this morning, before going live, we're 195 behind target for the week. This is where me being slightly obsessed with numbers is a bad thing.
Yeah.
I've just checked your subs as well, Whispers in the Warp. You're up to 225 as well. I'm going to leave it pinned for another 10 minutes until 9:30, right? For those people that have joined us to go and join Whispers in the Warp and hit follow. The guy, I mean, if you want some context chat, right? You can't turn on memberships and super chats until 500 subscribers, right? You need 500 subscribers to do that, as well as X number of uploads and X number of watched minutes within a specific time frame. I think it's like 4,000 or 3,000 within 365 days. You then can't turn on ad revenue until you get to 1,000 subscribers, and then you have 4,000 watched hours within the last 365 days, okay? So the grinding for subscribers, I always say, and I'm a firm believer in this, I always say that subscriber count is a willy waving contest and it means nothing for the most part. And that's true. That being said, advertisers and sponsors care about the size of your willy. So if you have more subs, they will likely sponsor you.
For me personally, it's 40k fatigue and lack of time to be able to dedicate to 40k. Always here for a Friday night stream too.
Interesting, Ian. Interesting. Appreciate you though. 40k fatigue, I think.
Not spending on the Joe stream until Joe does proper Fizzlayer. A promise is a promise and trust has been lost.
It wasn't good, was it? It wasn't good. He's been briefed.
And this is why you never put other people in charge of what you do or what you wear, or you just don't do it.
Yeah. Evan, thank you for the one gifted. So yeah, so numbers. So in terms of advertisers, right? Subscriber number counts. So me at 35,000 subs, don't really get any kind of advertisers approaching us that are worth actually doing any kind of work with. People have said before, just do sponsored ad reads. If I had a decent level of sponsored ad reads turning up at my door asking me to do some kind of collaboration, I would actually already have considered it. The problem is, at our size, we don't. 100k, you get some level of decent ad reads, but YouTube, 100k is not big. It's big in the Warhammer space. It's not big in the wider YouTube space. So you don't typically get good sponsorships at like 100k. But hey, it's a door that I have open to me. The reason why I'm also only leaving the link up for another 9 minutes is I've got another link to share with you people very, very soon, right? Which is kind of another sponsorship sort of thing. It's more of a collaboration affiliation thing than a sponsorship thing that I'm very excited about. If you're in Discord or you're in the Thames, you'll have already seen the notification about this one anyway. Also, thank you, Yeston and Ian, for the blue ones each. You're amazing. And Roland for that pink one. You're insane. Thank you so much. If we could just catch up all members tonight, that'd be fucking great, by the way. Evan, thank you for that one gifted. I'll put us up to 76 right now. Bang. So yeah, I think addition fatigue's a thing. So there's a couple of things we're going to be doing to try and, I think, change it up. And I'm open to suggestions. But what I really want to clarify right now when I say I'm open to suggestions is, if I don't do your thing, please don't be upset or offended. There's loads of reasons to it. It doesn't mean it's completely off the table either, for reference, right? Thank you, Yeston, for the 5 gifted. You're a legend. What a hero, what a guy, what a man. Do I think maybe not having pre-recorded is hurting me? Yes, 100%, as is shorts. Which brings me on to the next part, right? So we have already sort of mentioned this. Joe is super hyped still on Age of Sigmar. I'm interested in it again. So one of the first things we're going to be doing is, as of October, from October, the first Monday of every month, we are going to be doing a live game of Age of Sigmar on a Monday evening instead of the hobby show. Typically, it will probably be Joe and I, and Luce will be decking. Although there are other people that want to be involved in the playing the game thing, it will typically be me and a person, or Joe and a person, with Luce decking. Right? That's going to be happening going forward. Brand new 4th edition Age of Sigmar. I know I say brand new, it's a year old now. We're really bringing that back. And I've missed Age of Sigmar. It's a whole extra new crowd we can appeal to. Joe said to me yesterday, and I like this concept, that when we turn up for Age of Sigmar Mondays, one of the things we're going to do is him and I can go in earlier. We can do a pre-recorded game of Age of Sigmar before we then do the stream. So I can live stream Age of Sigmar on Monday. I can pre-record live stream Age of Sigmar on Joe on Monday. Come and pick Luce up. Luce decks with Joe and Dan on the Monday night. And then the edited video will go up maybe 2 weeks later. Ian, thank you for the gifted. And Roland Bain. Oh my lord, Roland. Thank you for 20 gifted memberships. What a fucking hero. That is a loose hope, I think you'll find.
Right, give me a minute. Because I thought that was a really good one that I just gave Squirrel Noob, but apparently not.
Oh, who said it wasn't?
So you!
No, I didn't say it wasn't good. I just said it took forever to explain it.
Mean.
If you've got a 27-minute setup story to explain the hope. Ian, thank you for 5 gifted as well. You're a legend. So if you think about what we've been missing previously the week plus tonight, we only need to hit 295 and we've caught up, right? Cool, let's go.
Oh, wait. Hang on.
I'm hanging. Oh, bouncing
Springy
dog.
dog. Thank you very much, Roland Bain, for the hat trick.
Yeah, what's the hope for Roland?
Oh.
Oh, hey, Dan. Love you. Shall I keep talking whilst you think about hope?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I could just sit here and stare at you uncomfortably for the next 15, 20 minutes.
Well, I
if it
mean,
helps.
you do that anyway.
I do, whilst I'm drooling.
Ugh.
I've missed this mead, by the way. This stuff, by the way, Nidhogger mead. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Sour cherry. This is the best one. I bought 2 bottles with my very own money. There is a code in Discord, if you are a member, that gets you a discount on this stuff. I even forgot to use it myself. But this is, it's so nice. It's so nice. Shall I set the target up to 200 now, chat? Should we do that? Is that a thing I should do or not? So that's the first thing we're looking to do. We then have an area of the studio that is currently unused, right? So one of the other things I'm looking to do is I'm looking to, and this is partly Joe's suggestion as well, kit out the area that's not really being used as a third set. So we have set 1, main table, set 2, podcast stroke Liam and Joe show area. Set 3 is going to be a new set, which we want to be using for battle tome, codex reviews, book reviews, painting tutorials. This is a Joe thing. He wants to do painting tutorials.
Oh, that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, so it's about setting a corner desk, having a camera over his shoulder, having a cat, like, do you know what I mean? So like, so we can have multiple angles where we can film them into one thing that I can then edit later on into a multicam setup, right? So that's the other thing we're going to be doing. What we're not entirely sure yet is how we're going to split this, and I'm gonna hold my hands up now and say this, chat, right? How we're going to split this between free and members only content. I think some of it's going to have to be members only going forward. That doesn't mean that what we're currently putting out is becoming members only. What we're currently putting out is going to stay what we're currently putting out. Okay? However, what we might think about doing is we might think about changing one of the game shows and maybe even the Friday night show to something that we used to do, members only live chat.
Oh, yeah.
Still free to watch on demand.
Yeah, we did used to do that.
So let me know what you think. On postcards, ideally. Dave WK, thank you for the 5 gifted. And we now have a hope for Roland Bain.
No, I'm still thinking. This is the problem. I live a lovely, quiet
Roland.
little life. I don't have exciting things to hope for other people.
Roland, can you give me 3 random facts about yourself? Set it to 150 incremental increases. I will do what Sir Stromingfish has told me to do. Roland, if you're in chat, give me 3 random facts about yourself. What happened to HH? As in Horus Heresy.
Horsey heresy.
Horsey Heresy. It's a definite coming, but we have to get stuff painted for it. And I think at the moment, adding painting tutorials. So here's some other things I want to do, right? I want to do a series of short videos, right? This is a me thing, probably, sat here. I want to do a series of short videos called 5-Minute Faction.
Oh.
A 5-minute video that explains the faction, right?
Oh, that'd be good.
And then also Strongman Fish, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. And then in the future, what I might also do is I might do another video which is called, based on this edition. This is one of those ones where I want to know what you guys think about this. 5-Minute Faction is quite easy because it's kind of an evergreen piece. Because 5-Minute Faction, explaining orcs in 5 minutes, is an evergreen piece. It'll always be relevant.
Yeah.
The other one I want to do is Rate the Release. I love fancy names for series, by the way.
You do like alliteration.
I do. But Rate the Release, right, means that rate Eldar release from 10th edition, rate the Guard release in 10th edition. Let me know what you think. Clive the Kiwi, thank you for the one gifted. Roland is a retired veteran.
I hope for you, Roland, that your knees serve you well.
Relevant. I felt that one in my core.
You haven't had the army fuck your knees up because the amount of tabbing you had to do.
Well, that's really helpful for him because he's also a mailman.
See, this is... Oh my God, I bet being a postman is actually the peace and quiet that's just... And I bet you don't even care about the weather.
Have you considered starting a 40k academy? Yeah, legitimately. But what I want to do is I want to start let's call it an academy, not that I would ever use that word, that is just designed for getting people into the game.
Yeah.
Not to break down that barrier of, here's a fucking thick rule book and a codex and what the fuck, where do I start?
Yeah.
Just break down that barrier and instead be like, here's what the game is, here's what all these things mean, here's where you find the stuff that you need. And then once you've got the basics down, I mean, I wouldn't consider myself a great player. I'm just a player. I just play the game, and I think it would be disingenuous for me to say how to turn you into the best player you can be, because what's my credentials? How many events have I won? Highest I've ever placed is 4th, for Christ's sake. I've never won a trophy. When I was looking for channels to watch, yours didn't show up. Yeah, I need to work on the SEO. I didn't get turned on till the Titans. And now you're fully turned on, Benjamin? Is that what you're saying? Now you're fully turned on. I found shorts do really well. So YouTube has, the algorithm over the last 3 months has swerved back heavily to shorts. Like really heavily to shorts. Which is where I'm hoping some of Joe's painting tutorials come in, because the narrative shorts is... I don't love narrative shorts. They're a lot of work, and they're a real, like, absolute lottery as to whether they go on or not. Starters primer, I like that. When I was looking, I've read that one. Army showcases for each game in shorts. Okay. I like the idea of the 5-minute faction videos. Thanks, Jeremy. I think that's a 5-minute faction sounds cool as well, right?
Yeah, I like it.
5-minute faction. I don't know what the jingle would be. Cornet, thank you for 5 gifted memberships. But 5-minute faction is great.
Any musicians in chat, here's your quick bit of homework. Can you come up with a 10-second jingle for 5-minute faction?
What I've also seen is the thing is, right, chat, is I've seen a lot of people in chat already say that they want narrative custom content. The problem I have with this is this is not the first time we've had this suggestion. We've had it a lot. We've done it a few times in the past, and it always bombs.
Yeah.
And the problem is when people go, you need to do a narrative game with custom rules and a custom setup and custom this and custom that. We're like, cool. We get all excited about it. We do it, and it goes, that's really fucking hurt my numbers. But you know, the charisma is high on this channel. Oh, thank you, Jeremy. I love you. Where did that come from?
Whispers into the... No, that's not his channel name.
Whispers in the Warp. Just
That's
be yourself. You're charismatic. Be you, and folks will flock to your channel. You see that? You say that, Whisper, right? You say that.
Where is the flocking?
Where's the fucking flocking happened over the last 3 years? There's been no flocking.
Flock you.
It's been an old man dribble over the last 3 years is what's happening, all right?
Oh, no one's here for that.
Chat plays is a thing.
5-minute faction. Your faction in 5 minutes.
Chat plays is a thing that I have legitimately considered bringing back, but I want to. If you haven't watched before, right? Chat plays. We were one of the first
Sorry.
who did a game stream which we called Chat Plays, where basically we allowed for you lot to pay to fuck us over. Mm-hmm. And it started, and it was some of the most fun, and it was ridiculous, and it was stupid, and it was loads and loads and loads of like mental moments that made a game insane, right? And a couple of things happened. The first thing that happened was you lot struggled a little bit to control yourselves, right? So although the revenue was great, and I will forever be grateful for it, what we found was people wanted to pay £2 to do something that was flat game breaking. And I'm like, how do we nicely say...
Stop trying to break it.
Because there isn't a nice way of saying this. £2 ain't enough for that. If you want us to do it, if you want us to do something which is so insane on the tabletop that it really fucks a player over, then it kind of needs to not be £2. So then what we started to do, because that was going on, but I also, the other thing as well is I also want people who don't have a lot of money to be able to be involved. And that's the real balancing act. That's the real problem there, right? Is because when you do that, when you go, cool, you can do that thing, but it's going to cost you 50 quid or 100 quid or 20 gifted or whatever it might be, right? When you do that, what you do risk at that point is you do risk ostracizing certain individuals who don't have the same level of capital to chuck at a stupid game. And I don't want to do that. And that's where, and I think you guys probably know by now that one of the biggest things for me is not ostracizing people that can't afford. One of the reasons why content goes out for free on the most part is because I don't want to, because the world is shit. And imagine if you're, and I'm very sorry for you if this is the case, but imagine if your weekly entertainment is watching this show. Your life's hard if that's the case. But that's your pick-me-up, right? But you can't afford to be a member. And I went, cool, all of my content by one video a week is going behind the members paywall. That sucks.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that person, and I've never wanted to be that person. And so this is why when we're adding content, some of it might be members only, but the current content will stay as is pretty much. We might go members only chat, but it will stay as is. So there was that problem. And then what happened is we started to structure chat plays a bit more, and we did that to start with. It worked really, really well. And then it just felt a bit like really beggy. And Joe calls us professional beggars anyway. And to some degree we are, because we do put it out for free, and we do say, you know, please support us because it keeps the lights on. Thank you, Sir Galahad, for the one gifted. It's amazing. And I do go, please hit target and all that kind of stuff. Right? That happens a lot. But so we are essentially, I hate it. I hate the phrase, but we are professional beggars. But when it comes across as a cringe level, like we'll dance for you if you give us 50 quid type job, I didn't like it, and so that's why I stopped it.
Okay.
I put a stop to it. It started to feel samey, repetitive. It started to feel a bit like I didn't like the feel. I didn't like the vibe. And the second I don't like the feel of the vibe, I stop it. I don't like it. So I tell you what, you want chat plays back? You want anything, in fact. If you stick your suggestion on a postcard, I'll pay attention to it. I'm here for it. Pete Jobson, has the main topic been discussed yet? We're still doing it, mate. Go for it.
That's
I've said before, if you ever want VODs or shorts editing, just let me know. Offer is there for free. I'm an award-winning video and photo man.
Dave, I'm going to be honest with you, mate, and I didn't want to say this live on air, but I'm going to be honest with you. Your recent offer of editing for me for free is part of the reason that some of this might be possible. But as always, if it works, if the growth starts again, it might not always have to be for free. That I don't like constantly relying on the kindness of others, or you know, or I don't like just using people for free forever. At the start of something, cool, I'll take the help. Honestly, halfway through the thing, we have to analyze whether it's working or not. And then as we progress, either it's working and we can reward, or it's not working and we just stop the free work, right? Do you know what I mean? So hey, your time and effort are valuable. Yes, put it out for free, but anything that's donated is rightfully earned by you. Oh, mate, you've just been nice because I've shared your channel, all right? Which is now at 237 subs. I'm gonna remove the link now, Whispers in the Warp, if that's okay. If you haven't already, hit the link in the pinned comment section really, really quickly. Do that now, because that's Whispers in the Warp. Seems like a nice dude, and is trying to get some more. It was on like 200 subs, you know. Now it's on 230 odd. So we've helped a little bit. It's not a lot, Whispers. I'm sorry, it's not a lot, but we've helped a little bit. Now, something else happened today actually. This is something I'm very excited about, and you guys have absolutely smashed this. But I don't know if you've seen this, Lise. Yeah, it's so sexy. I think you have seen it. And then I'm going to add the code as well. Oh no, shit on it. That's the one you want. So that link, replace pinned message. That link and that code is our new Tree of Tales Battle Box collection stuff, right? I won't lie, the stuff's expensive, but there's a lot. If you use the code GHSW10, Great Hall Shield Wall 10, right, you'll get an additional 10% discount. Some of the bundles that Chris has put together for me are also discounted. So you get a discount by having a bundle, then you get an additional discount by using our code. Using our code, GHSW10, is how it will get recorded for me as an affiliate purchase. We haven't set the price. We haven't. This is them, and they are beautiful. And at the point in which I went live, 27 orders already placed, which is mad good. Adrian, thank you for 5 gift memberships.
Start off with the all in your grundies, and for every 10 memberships, you put on an item of clothes. You'll break record numbers in record time. Show me the money.
You reckon? Why is it doing that? Undo. Okay, that's good. That's working. Beautiful. Already ordered mine. Thank you so much for the $10 to Galahad. You're a hero. I don't know if we'd be allowed to be monetized if we started off in just our undies, I'll be honest. Channel name rebrand with shorts made from game streams may help tick all those lovely YouTube algorithm button and likes. Why the channel name rebrand? The channel name rebrand at this point actually hurts us. YouTube told me that.
I've got a well-paid IT job. Free is fine. I do a lot for free church stuff. If you want to see some of my work, let me know. A lot of music video stuff.
It'd be good to see it.
Have you considered Second Heresy? But in all fairness, end of edition fatigue plays a part. Maybe making chat vote on what armies come up on the table? Like you throw 6 options in a vote and let chat pick the line up?
We could do stuff like that, I reckon. We could do stuff like that. So I can't get the box thing as I'm in the US. For now, Jeremy, for now. They're working on it. They are working on it. Chris literally messaged me today and said if you go on their website and give them your email address, as soon as shipping to the US is available, they will let you know. So any and every subscriber means the world. I'm genuinely touched and incredibly grateful. Thank you, dude, and thank you to all the amazing people who have subbed. You're all legends. Now you've got to do is get Whispers and a Warper membership chat, get them really part of the Great Hall. Tony, thank you for the 5 gifted. You're amazing. What a legend. It's climbing. We're nearly halfway to fucking fixing the week. Joe's getting all right. What's the word I'm looking for? Complex.
Why?
Because over the last 4 weeks, there's been 4 games on a Thursday. There's been 3 where he's been left on his own with the team, and 1 where I was present. The 1 where I was present, we smashed through the membership target. The 3 that I wasn't, he's been nowhere near it. He's getting a right complex. Poor old Joe.
Poor old Joe.
Yeah. Didn't help that yesterday lunchtime when I was there, we smashed through the membership record, and in the evening when I wasn't there, it didn't happen.
I already feel sorry for him on AOS nights when you're downstairs working or you need to be here working. And like, Joe, I'm not going to lie to you. This will not be a tight ship. I'm not even sure if I've launched the deck properly. You might have to come over here and help me.
Bring back special guests. Oh, well, that's great if special guests want to come on the show. Just Jupiter, thank you for the 1 gifted. Yeah, Garcia, you're right with what you say about names. You are. And what he says, I'll read it out for those of you that are just listening. I have no issue with the name, but perhaps for new people coming across looking for Warhammer content, they would actually have to check the channel out and like the simple laid out gaming channel names.
Paywall Blood Bowl content. The internet needs more Blood Bowl. And Season 3 is about to drop this year. Get your free shit now.
Blood Bowl is something I'd love to add in the future, I'll be honest. Thank you, Sir Galahad, for $10 as well. You're a legend. What a hero. Yeah, guest chats is difficult because it costs a lot more than it returns. And anybody who's likely to return more than it costs doesn't want to fucking come on the show, to be honest with you. Have you thought about diversifying? Bolt action? Not a fucking chance. Absolutely not worth the effort. The thing is, we diversified into Age of Sigmar to start with in a replacement of 40k, which was part of the problem, and it flat murdered our numbers. Bolt action just doesn't pull views. It doesn't pull views, and it pulls an interesting crowd for the most part as well.
Let chat build your list for a small fee.
As long as they're happy to build from what we've got, Ian. Thank you for the hat trick and the bouncy dog.
She is very bouncy.
The other thing we're thinking about doing, here's another thing we're thinking about doing, right, is a members list review. So, like, you get to submit a list to us in a format, and Joe and I will sit there in the cuck chairs and review your list and what we think about it. Which is just a part of being a member, right? You're a member, you get access to it.
Get on the next Warhammer special guest game.
If they'd have me. If I get invited, Bolt action's about as popular as Iron Hands. Facts. Iron Hands might be slightly less popular than Bolt action, to be fair. Oh, by the way, also, hi Umbra. Hope you're doing well, sir. Miss you. This is nice, this stuff. But yeah, so I spoke, in terms of channel name, you're right with what you're saying, but I spoke to YouTube about it. So we're quite lucky. So it's quite rare that a channel our size has a verified tick mark. In fact, it's incredibly rare that a channel our size has a verified tick mark. If we change the channel name, the first thing that happens is we lose a verified check. If you have a verified check name and you change your channel name, you lose it immediately. I have been told by YouTube there is zero guarantee we'll get it back if we change the channel name. So if I change the channel name from Liam to the Great Hall, we might lose that verified check mark. I think a channel with the name Warhammer in it is a bad idea, because we want the option, although I think currently diversifying away from Warhammer is a bad idea, I want the option to do things that aren't Warhammer just in case, right? So that's the other problem with having a channel. So the best option is search engine optimization. And then using thumbnails and titles to showcase that it's Warhammer in the hope that people will click in. Rather than the name. And actually in the wider YouTube, like one of my favourite streamers, one called Westy, one called Stod. Westy plays video games, he plays Call of Duty and Battlefield. His name's Westy and his channel's called Westy. And he's got 1 million subs. So I don't think name really is the issue for like what's the word? Discovery.
Ba 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 bam 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 ba bam.
Is this news or word? Oh, it's news jingles, it's news.
Guinness World Records is 70 years old and there's still records up for grabs.
Yeah, but they're all dumb records.
The most whoopee cushions sat on.
Had speed at 0.75. Thought you were drunk and gonna take the piss.
You're still welcome to take the piss, by the way. Obviously, Great Hall Gaming would be the channel name, yeah. I understand the name thing, you know far more I will. Oh no, I get it, Gassy. I'm not like, this isn't me telling you why you're wrong. It's just a discussion, but I'm just explaining as to what I've been told, so you guys know. There's a lot of things I look into and work out, and sometimes there's a lot of stuff that you guys just won't be aware of. I tell you.
What happened to Competitive Tuesday? Telling us your thoughts and tactics for high-level games is interesting.
I'll get on to that one. Lucy's got her news to do. Go on, whoopee cushions.
The most whoopee cushions sat on in 1 minute. Anyone fancy that?
No.
The fastest time to blow a stamp 10 meters.
No.
The furthest distance to bottle flip.
No.
The most high fives in 30 seconds.
No.
The fastest 400-meter sack race.
That's slightly more impressive. Okay.
The fastest time to ascend the height of Everest by bicycle.
That's also interesting. Okay.
That's a very fast way to kill yourself.
Tournament Tuesdays is an interesting one, Sir Galahad, because we kind of got the impression that people didn't really care for it. So, I mean, I'm not averse to the idea, but we kind of just got the feeling that people weren't really bothered and it wasn't really anything that people were interested in. Sometimes, however, the data can lie a bit, and I'm not against bringing it back. The other issue I have with competitive or here's the other issue I have with Tournament Tuesday, right? It typically tends to mean that Joe starts to hyper-focus on his painting with Tournament Tuesdays. Right? So tournament army lists are better when you have access to the right units. So if I'm playing Joe at Tournament Tuesday, who paints the channel armies, you can guarantee that one of those armies is going to get loads of new stuff for the Tuesday, but one of those isn't. So, hey, I still follow the hobby, but I separated myself from most of the 40k meta because I found it's just not healthy or interesting to me anymore. I still paint model, but no competitive. That's fair. What about a Path to Glory style campaign over a few weeks? Open to it. One a month I'm open to as well, to be fair. With Paddy every day is Tournament Tuesday, exactly. No offense taken. Okay, good. I'm glad. It's never the intent, obviously. I'd like to think, like, if... I'll put it this way, chat, right? Especially on a Friday night. If I wanted you to take offense, you'd fucking know about it. So, I tell you, you're good. We've got 15 more members to go to hit that 150 list, which is halfway towards solving the week's problems.
There's already too much maths in there. It's Friday.
Oh. Oh. I feel like the YouTube landscape does competitive Warhammer to death. It's nice having a not of competitive mindset to watch. Yeah, and this is the thing, like honestly, we talk about it when we do the table setups and all sorts, and it's about like curating a table that kind of looks cool and interesting and isn't just competitive. The problem we have is, and I think this is an edition issue, and this is why I'm not surprised people say edition fatigue, right? But a lot of the problem we have is that the game, I love the current game, if I'm honest with you. I love the current mission set. I do. I think it's really good. I'm gonna stick my toe in the acid here and say I think the current mission set is absolutely fantastic. I really do think it's very, very good. And I think it's a lot of, for me personally, I think it's a lot of fun to play as well. But I think it does have this issue with the fact that it can feel quite samey game after game after game. And because the current mission deck is essentially a tweak from the last one, I feel like that has made it worse. Despite the fact that I think these tweaks are monumental improvements, and I think they've put the game in a really nice, fun, interesting place, I do think it means that for the most part, maybe this is more an issue with watching than playing, but for the most part, watching it has made it a bit samey. I've stopped watching a couple of other 40k channels from fatigue. Competitive 40k is kind of boring solace. I'd rather be a wacky, silly, casual armies. Yeah, and this is where, you know, Joe can be pretty good at it on the whole. Tom just took a random amuse-bouche of orc stuff on Tuesday, because why the fuck not? I don't like dialed in. Do you know what? There's one thing I really fucking hate. I really hate this unit's good, 3 of those. This unit's good, 3 of those. This unit's good, 3 of those. And these characters that lead that unit's good to 3 of those. I fucking hate that. It's so dull. It's so dull. A big part of the channel for myself is you, as realistically there is another channel that technically has much more appealing battle reports, with I prefer, but I much prefer yourself to watching. Oh, bless you, Garsty. Thank you.
Nail on head for me, mate.
Which part, Dave? Which part, mate? I'd just like to know. I think I need to play more, though. Oh my god, I love this name. Biblical Nipple. Thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. You're a legend. Bit samey. Yeah, okay, cool. I didn't know if you're about the bit samey bit or the list issue. That's why I thought I'd ask. Biblical Nipple, thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships. You're an absolute hero. Love you. Bunch of legends, all of you. Yeah, I just think the missions do feel a bit samey, and I don't know how we solve it. I really miss Maelstrom. Basically, you the person beat the concept of me. Hence why I remember you and Brom cycling and talking about mobile phones. Oh my lord.
What is that when you used to go on bike rides together?
That was, yeah. So when I did like the 3 videos where I came away from just doing anything Warhammer, I was going for a full channel rebrand at the time. That was when I was like, Warhammer was dead to me. I was fed up of it. I was sick of it.
Aww. And
I went for a complete change. I think that's when the name change happened, actually. And then I realised I was very bad at that. So, play asymmetric missions. I can do that.
What does asymmetric mean?
Not symmetrical.
There's symmetrical missions.
So, okay, fair. I'll take that. So no, but for normal missions, your deployment area is the exact same as your opponent's. It's a mirror. And then you both have the same primary objectives, and you both draw from the same secondary objectives, and you have to try and achieve your missions. When you go down the asymmetric route, deployment maps are not symmetry. So one person might have a bigger attacking zone, and one person might have a smaller defending zone, etc. And then the goals of each faction are different as well.
That sounds more fun.
It does sound more fun, doesn't it? I still play Maelstrom from time to time. Maelstrom was fucking great. Maelstrom was incredible. Been lurking, hope everyone is good. We're good. Our snaps are strong tonight. I've not had any. But now I've said it out loud, I'm going to have one.
Idiot.
Are Crusade games just not worth it on YouTube? I'm Crusade curious, want to play the games, but can't seem to get a consistent group with schedules. Supposedly there's software that would make it better, and software that would make it more accessible. The problem with Crusade is a lot to try and follow. You know? Please say this is constructive. There's a channel called Wargamer Stories. He does a Battletech campaign. I can watch stuff like that all day if someone did it for 40k RS. I take everything darker, right? You're here, you're in the chat, you've got a green name. If you're in the chat, you're a subscriber. I'll take it all as constructive. And there might be stuff that people say that I don't like. I'm not going to get pissy about it, right? To be clear. I can take criticism. Especially when it's constructive and it's helpful. Rather than YouTube as a business is a terrible idea. That's not helpful. But, you know, because it is my business and has been for a number of years now.
My most frustrating feedback is when people say, oh, that's shit. And then you go, yeah, okay, but, you know, if you could improve it, how would you? Well, it's just shit, isn't it?
Yeah, great,
right,
thanks.
Moving on.
Top work. Top work, that. Cool, thank you.
Yeah.
Super helpful.
Thank you.
It's shit. Why is it shit? Because it is. How would you improve it? Don't know. Great.
Yeah.
Thought about playing older editions. I think it's probably not that easy. Maybe. Need a loose cam.
We've talked about this.
We have talked about it.
I really must stop picking my nose if we're going to
I could put loose cam in. It makes this stream harder.
Because we'd be like...
No, because what I'd have to do... Right. Excuse me, once I have a little production meeting live on air. So what I'd have to do is I'd have to fit another camera stand in there, which is not impossible. That's fine. And I'd have to fit another key light in, so you're lit. You have to be lit properly. Have a light in front of you, right?
Okay.
And then what I'd probably have to do is I'd probably have to get you a little set of buttons like these ones and have it on the desk.
Okay.
In front of you. And then what you'd have to remember to do, this is a production problem, what you'd have to remember to do is when you start talking, you'd have to press the button so the camera goes to you. And then when I start talking, I have to remember to press the button so the camera comes back to me. And then we can have a live angle switch.
What if we end up squabbling over the buttons?
Which is a problem, right? But so you basically have a mine button. Mine! And then it moves the camera over to you. So we could do it. We could do it. Do people care about seeing Luce though? Or is the mysterious woman in the background like it's easier if you can pretend she's pretty? Which is subjective, obviously.
I don't know. I think everyone's seen me now. They know what I look like now. I'm no
106
longer mysterious.
There's 163 people in chat. We just about hit 100 likes. Have you liked it?
Yeah, I was number 12.
Thank you. There's 163 people in chat. How many people out of the 163 people in chat have seen Luce? I think you misunderstood. They want Luce instead of you. I mean, that's fair.
Loose stream.
Has Roland just paid for you to come and sit here for a minute?
Oh no, don't do that.
Do you have to come and get used to the camera? Should we switch places for a minute?
No, I'm not a deep end person. You know this.
You need to see those looks she gives you when you say something stupid. But that would require her to press the camera button and just scathe in the side of my head. Iceberg hasn't. Snakey hasn't. Danny hasn't. Gaz has seen your shoelaces.
Yes, he saw lots of my shoelaces. Through sobs of, I'm so fed up.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah.
Roland, thank you so much, man. You just doubled our super chat revenue in one foul swoop. What a fucking hero. I don't know what's going to Roland tonight. I don't want you drinking. I appreciate it. You're a fucking superstar. I still watch 40k content on YouTube, but not bat reps anymore. How come, Nortonius, out of interest?
Bring back Fort Org to make armies more varied. Restrict lords and captains and tyrants to one per army like 9th and all battle line our troop choice. Everything else fits into elite, fast or heavy.
Here's an idea, Erebus. Thank you for the $10. Here's an idea. If we do a tournament Tuesday on once a month. Oh, he's interrupting me.
It's a wheat that you think we are here for you, but actually we are all here for Luce.
I'm only here for Luce, to be honest with you,
Aww.
So if we do a tournament Tuesday once a month, for example, do we also do a narrative night? One a night? That's a lot. One a month where we restrict what you can take. We say no duplicates of captains. We say that the mission's different. How about one tournament Tuesday, one narrative night?
Do the asymmetrical thing as well.
Yeah. Erebus, thank you for 5 gifted. Under 150. What should the next target be, chat? Another hat trick, another bouncy dog.
Pew!
Hey, soldier, how's it going, dude? I watch loads of 40k stuff. You guys on my face. Oh, thank you.
She's like a puppy when I ding that bell. Who's a puppy dog? Who's a puppy dog? Oh, she's so puppy. What have you got?
200, okay.
What have you got?
Do we think we can get there?
Oh.
Do we think we can make the week slightly less disastrous? That's my envelope from that fucking cunting solicitor.
Well, it's now our tug of war.
It was on the floor as rubbish, so it's fine.
Do you know what she started to do? Chat, Emmy's job every day is to bring me the post, and when she brings me the post, she gets a treat. She started to take bits of paper out of my recycling basket to give to me again as post to get the treat again. And I fell for it a couple of times because she does it when I'm busy, so I'm not paying attention.
Oh, I found my other knee pads. That's helpful. I thought I'd lost them.
You're so bouncy. She's so bouncy. Who's a bouncy girl? Who's a bouncy girl? She's a bouncy girl.
Okay. I'm taking this quite seriously, chat, right? So we have Tournament Tuesday. 1 per month. Right? Narrative night. $1 per month. Chat plays, chat. Talk to me. Yes or no? Yes or no? She is a smart dog, chat. She's a smart dog.
She's beautiful. Bow chicken wow wow.
Hey, stranger! Mr. John McCardle comes in with 50 gifted! No chat plays. Okay. No to chat plays. No to chat plays. Okay. Line. Good. Okay. Thank you so much, John. You absolute legend. We are now only 95 away from catching up for the week.
I think I might put some toast in.
How about members list reviews? And 5-minute factions.
Your faction in 5 minutes. 5 minute faction.
What we said about those?
Your faction in 5 minutes.
Chat plays can be a maybe. Maybe. What is it when you do every other month? Not bi-monthly, is it?
Yeah, bi-monthly.
Is bi-month not 2 a month?
No, it's every other.
I think chat picks the mission, or conditions or armies or something like that once a month instead, and you have to go to Discord to vote.
I like that. Chat plays, picks missions, armies. What else was it? Conditions. I like that, John. I like that a lot. That's a different kind of chat plays. I like that one. Yes and yes. Member model catch-up. Yes on list reviews. Bi-monthly is both. I just want Joe to follow through on the fire set costume. So does everyone. Members this Monday. 5-minute faction. Okay, so list reviews. 5-minute factions. I like the idea. 5-minute factions are things I can do on my own.
5-minute factions.
Create a Kobayashi Maru scenario. One side is utterly doomed, but how do they deal with doom?
Your faction in 5 minutes.
Would you call that the narrative night, Tony, or do we do something else like Challenge Joe? You didn't mean capsules. Don't lie to me, Andy. You just shouted at me. That's what you've done there. You just shouted at me.
Another idea, you rename the channel Chapter Master Ballsack.
If Chapter Master Ballsack gifts 100, I'll consider it. Rebrand Chapter Master Ballsack. I've written it down. I wrote it down there. Rebrand Chapter Master Ballsack.
Oh, Ghasty, whispering sweet nothings into my ear. Maybe not doable, but having a tighter control on game time length could be a help. Couldn't it?
You've always told me that length isn't a problem.
Shorts on etiquette, how to deal with dishes.
Shorts is an interesting one, Dave, right? Thank you for the $2. I want to do shorts. Thank you so much, John, for fucking hell. For 50 more gifted? Is that right? Is that a whole extra 50? Oh my lord. Oh my lord, John. We're now 45 away from catching up for the week. Which is insane.
Joe Army Showcase talks about the army, why he picked stuff and painting inspirations. Cinematic footage of minis as B-roll over Joe.
Do we? Right. Army Showcases was 100% a thing we can do. Do people really care for them? Sagas. The problem is getting people to come and do them. I don't know what it is about me, but for the most part, people don't want to come and sit in my studio and do a video.
You're very polarizing, darling. That's what it is.
This is my issue. For the most part, people don't want to come and sit in my studio and have me ask them questions. I love Sagas. I think Sagas is a fucking great idea. That's why I started it. Tony, thank you for 5 more gifted. I owe John some hopes on my 10% Mercadal. It all counts. I like the idea of tighter, more efficient gaming. It's very difficult. I owe John 3 hopes. Jesus Christ. Missed you, John.
Top chatters each week get the non-epic heroes named after them the following week: Captain Demogorgon, Emissarash, Commissar Pridas, etc.
That's a lot of admin, but not impossible. John's catching up on a month's worth of gifting in a night. You're insane, John. Stop now. A stable set of house rules to do funky stuff like old second used to, especially orcs are randomly blowing up. Again, narrative night, that could fit, right? That could fit. I'll gladly sit in your studio and chat 40k. You're welcome to come and do a saga. Well, this has got a bit wild, yeah. A little bit, Dan. We were 45 short on Wednesday. We were 55 short on Thursday. We were 100 short on Monday.
Quit fething around, you know what will change the channel's future dash feet pics.
It was a feet picking Thanes tonight.
What, yours?
I couldn't sensibly chat 40k, but old world or general wargaming. I could chat. I could do that.
Was it your feet?
Hey?
Was it your feet and things?
Yeah, I took Emmy came in when you had the blender on in the kitchen. She came and lit under the desk.
No offense to you, but I'd love to see Joe do a painting tutorial show. Seeing someone's joy is contagious to those of us who struggle to paint.
Mike, Joe painting streams are coming. Not streams, Joe painting videos are coming. His idea.
I like the idea of implementing some old-style Force-Org variations for games. I've always believed Force-Org restrictions help towards fun games.
Yeah, I do. I don't disagree with you, I'll be honest. Sorry, I can't afford to do more gifted. Don't worry, James, honestly. Thank you for the 1 gifted. And thank you, Smeg, for the 1 gifted. You're amazing as well. I mean, you've ruined it. You've bought it off of 5. We're up to an odd number again. I appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, so here's an idea, right? This is a bold move, but because it's pre-recorded, I think it's possible.
What's pre-recorded?
What if? So when I started the Saga series, right? The idea of the Saga series was that we got other people in the Warhammer community in to do shows.
Also, members audience game was so much fun. One of my favorite games I ever played. Also need more not going live on cue, so that first 5 minutes has to be repeated again.
Thanks for reminding me, John. I've literally just come up with this idea. This could be dangerous, but I'm comfortable with it because it's not live. Sagas, what we did is we did them on Tuesdays, and what we did is we were like, we'll go out to other people in the community who are YouTubers. We'll ask them to come and do an interview, like Peachy and Mikey and what have you.
Oh yeah.
And Josh. We'll do an interview, and then they'll play the game in the evening, which is great, right? If I don't have the restriction or the requirement to have them play the game in the evening at the same time, it doesn't actually have to be a Tuesday. It could be a Monday morning or a Friday morning. If it could be a Friday morning or a Monday morning and I'm not worried about going live and I'm only doing it pre-recorded, sagas could then be anybody.
Okay.
Lots of people have got interesting hobby journeys who don't have YouTube channels. And what I actually found was, for the most part, the people that we had on were fucking incredible. James from Siege, Kirioth, Mikey, War Hipster, Peachy, incredible people.
Yeah.
But there is a degree when your jobs are all YouTube that some of the conversation is a bit samey.
Yeah.
The stresses of YouTube, the stresses of viewerships. And I might try this with Thanes. But actually, wouldn't it be interesting to bring normal people in for sagas?
Yeah.
Instead of just YouTubers?
Yeah.
That could work. Chat, what do you think? If you can see that he's ignored me on stream, ignore what? Ignored who? I'm on top chat, not live chat, if that helps.
I'm gonna sleep the shit out of that bed
tagging you
tonight.
to check PayPal. Me? What's that? Can't super hat for some reason. Please read this out like Brian. Asymmetric missions from the mission deck. Thank you, Pritters. Oh. Why is your super chat not working? That's odd. Sorry, I've just turned it on to live chat and all your messages have just popped up. So for some reason, YouTube was like... YouTube was filtering you out from me. I don't know why. Totally up for that. Love that idea for sagas. Yes, be fun. I'm in. More sagas. Pre-recorded content isn't difficult. Sagas for other folks. But the thing is, right, if I open it up to the wider world and have people essentially apply to come and do a saga and book them in the calendar, you're going to get so many more different interesting stories from people that you wouldn't get. It's not all about YouTube ego. It's just about people's hobby journey. That could be really... I actually think that could be really fucking good. Staff sagas. No one wants to hear Luce and Joe stories. Do you want to sit and do a saga? The wife of a 40k YouTuber?
Yeah.
That actually could be a good
Yeah.
one. Fuck.
I
That
would
could
like-
be a really good one.
I would like to share my grievances of my downstairs toilet turning into Clapham Junction at midnight because 6 men need to use the toilet at the same time.
That was a shit Brian. Sorry. It was a shit Brian. I didn't know until halfway through. That could be... That actually... Yours could be quite an interesting one, to be fair. Get Henry Carville on Liam's channel says, I'd interview him about Warhammer, but I'm not going to be one of those people who's got an ego who thinks that if I tag him 75 times at my size, he'll suddenly come on. For the Thanes in chat, how many of you would be interested in coming and doing a saga? And I'll be honest with you, no, you can't stay in my house. That would be weird.
We also don't have a spare bed.
We don't have a spare bed. New idea, Warhammer Widows. It's almost like it's your name.
Yep. I have had so many men proposing to me in my private DMs on Warhammer Widows over the years.
I'm sure you have, yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, any of the Nigerian princes?
You don't know how desirable I apparently am, even though my photo is not on Warhammer Widows.
I know how desirable you are, so I locked that shit in when you were young.
We were so young.
Yeah.
Our wedding photos look like we're playing dress up.
Here, smell this rag. Can I stay with Joe then? Yeah, let's say yes, whilst he's not here to defend himself.
Well, he agreed to dress up and didn't, so...
See, and this is my point, right? Chris Sanford says, I think this is my point. He says, I'd be interested in doing a saga, but I doubt the viewers would be interested in doing a saga. I think differently. I legitimately think people would be interested. Sam, thank you for the ungifted. I think a lot of people have got super interesting takes on the hobby, interesting loves and passions, interesting stories, interesting ways in which they started. And what it means is, to some extent, I could create a relatively standard bank of questions How did you get started? What's your favourite? Blah, blah, blah. And then what you do is, as any sort of semi-decent interviewer does, is you pull at the threads of the interesting things that they say. Ooh, Deacon, thank you for the one gifted. I know what he's doing. He's trying to get it to 310. See? Thank you, Sam. You're an absolute hero. I would, but it wouldn't be a saga. My story's a bit of a letdown. It'd be a sag. And this is exactly what I'm saying, right? I think everybody thinks their story's a bit boring, but I think it'd be really interesting.
I feel like mine would be a cautionary tale. To all the girlfriends out there who have the boyfriends that think it's safe enough to mention they do Warhammer, run now. You will never see him. He will never be home by 10 because there's no such thing as a 2-hour Warhammer game. He will lie to you and you will have to stay up until fucking midnight, and then he thinks a biscuit and a cup of tea is an apology for making you stay up because he doesn't want to go to sleep when everyone's already asleep.
Do you like the biscuit and the cup of tea, though? Yeah, you do. Oh, Edward ruined it. Oh, no. Boo. I think this saga idea is a fucking fantastic idea. This is now, we've got Tournament Tuesdays, one a month. Narrative Night, one a month. A different version of chat plays, but members picking missions and armies, etc., which I love, by the way, John, thank you. 5-minute factions, members list reviews, rebrand the channel to Chapter Master Ballsack.
Serious question. Can we bring back the DNZ podcast? I really miss that content.
The what podcast?
D&Z?
I love the fact that Edward's just done it to fuck off Sam, who got it to the nice round 310. Thank you, Edward. And then the last one, apart from rebranding the channel to Chapter Master Ballsack, is Sagas, Randoms, where you can have your hobby story immortalized. You don't have to, of course. It's you know, it's optional. That one's now instantly the one I'm most excited about.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Bringing people into the studio, because if you think about it, right, this sounds like I'm so conscious sometimes of how ego-y things sound, but there's no great way of saying it, right? But the thing is, people will get to come to the channel, see the studio, they get to do the visit, they get to have the invite, they then get to get themselves immortalized on YouTube.
You could do Ash and Star's life story in a short.
Thanks, Kaz. Right, but they get to come and tell their story and have it immortalized on YouTube. And as long as they don't say anything wildly fucking racist or something like Adam, then they get to keep their video gets to go up on YouTube. But because it's not live, I have control as to what goes on out on the web, right? Essentially, Matt O'Reilly, you wonderful Australian beauty, thank you for 20 gifted memberships.
I want to do the thing to Matt that we did to
oh dear.
Roland Bain. 3 facts.
Matt, can you give us 3 random facts about yourself so Luce can give you a targeted hope? And Dr. Dino, welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining us as a Jarl tier member. Ooh. Oh, I've got my maths wildly wrong there. We're on 337.
Is Dr. Dino a paleontologist?
Have I missed 5 somewhere?
Sam, it is a support group. I used to do a raffle. I would do funny little tidbits on there. And then I think I just stopped.
I really like this idea for sagas. I might have an additional job for you, depending on how much you want additional work.
What is it?
We need to figure out how we get people to apply to do it, and then how we manage our calendar. One duck-sized horse or 50 horse-sized ducks? I'd have... What? I'd have a duck-sized horse.
Yeah, because that's then like a pet dachshund, really.
Shouldn't it be the other way around, Garthy? Shouldn't it be one horse-sized duck or 50 duck-sized horses?
What duck is it? Some of them can be a bit aggressive.
Microsoft Google Form. Yeah, but what I'm going to have to do is manage who wants to come.
Bless me.
That was a very feminine little sneeze.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I thought that sounded weird.
And then I need to manage the calendar and get them booked. It'll be interesting, this. I love this idea. I legitimately love this idea. I think it's great.
Do I have to learn a spreadsheet?
Well, if I can run it through Google Docs, then I wouldn't need someone to organise it all for me because Google Docs will do it.
Oh, okay.
It's about picking dates.
Okay. Just another way robots are eliminating women. It's fine.
There is not a fucking single robot in the world that can do what you do. And no, chat, it's not even dirty. The way that you basically remind me to wipe my ass and keep working, a robot can't do that.
That sounds awful. I sound like a mill owner.
Get working, dickhead! You've not made enough members this week, and I want my fucking food. That's what she's like all the time. If I can't have organic milk, I'm having nothing at all.
I want my biscuit and apologise tea.
Yeah!
Where's my biscuit?
Exactly! That's what she's like, chat, all the time. All the time, honestly. Have a specific day of the month. That's hard for me, to be fair. And it's hard for people as well, actually, because they can't, like, not everyone can do the same day.
I mean the Thursday Night Deployment Zone
Was it the
podcast.
Thursday night one? I'm so...
Endless cacophony, I think.
Was that the one?
Yeah.
I've tried to erase so much of it from my brain.
Yeah.
Animal lover, wildly sarcastic, currently unemployed.
Sold.
What's for your hope?
Oh!
There's your 3 facts. He wasn't fucking pitching himself to you, Luce. Jesus Christ. I like the fact she's like, yeah, fuck you, Liam, I'm off. I'm going to go for the animal lover who's wildly sarcastic and currently unemployed. I would rather that one.
Currently unemployed means he might never leave the house, which means he might never lie to me about when he's due back in the house. Wildly sarcastic. Oh.
Currently unemployed, animal lover. You've got 2 great facts there to give him a
It's the
hope.
sarcastic bit that's tripping me up. Is it wildly sarcastic whilst being deadpanned face? Because that's really difficult.
Well, he's Australian, so possibly.
Possibly.
You and Chaos Chris back in the day. Well, yeah. I mean, unfortunately, he picked a side. I mean, I didn't ask anyone to pick a side, but some people picked a side. But I ended up with Joe in the divorce, so you know.
We win. We win.
We win.
He's almost house trained, so.
He's not.
Almost.
Nah.
Almost.
Not even close.
Almost.
I have to keep putting newspaper down in the studio. Is Matt getting a hope?
I'm
he
thinking.
gave you 3 facts.
I'm thinking. Okay. Animal lover, wildly sarcastic, currently unemployed. Okay.
I hope for you, Matt. That's how it starts. No pressure, Luce. There's only 3 minutes to go. You lot are amazing, by the way. I was expecting to maybe just about hit target tonight because of how bad it's been. And not only have we caught up on what the week's target has been so far, but with those extra 37, we've made up from some of the gap in super chats this week as well, which is fucking insane, to say the least. We're 13 to hit 350, which is mental. Thank you so much.
The hope I want to say to Matt is really impractical. And you should probably never hope it because it just is impractical.
There wasn't a fallout. There wasn't a fallout at all. A side was picked. I then just started getting ignored. So, you know, don't be sorry because there was no. It's just not something I talk about a lot because I don't want to sully other people's names when they can't defend themselves. It's not fair. So I don't, you know. What's the wildly impractical hope for Matt? I'm here for it.
I hope for you, Matt, that every single stray you come across, you end up keeping because you've fallen in love with this animal. I told you, very impractical. He'll end up with a small zoo.
He might like that though.
He might love it.
But here we go, right? He gets all the strays, he ends up with a small zoo, and then he starts charging people to come and see said zoo, and then he starts making money, and we've solved the unemployed problem as well.
Done. Hope.
Banging. Matt, thank you for 5 gifted. Clearly loved it. I mean, he gifted before we finished making though, but clearly loved it. Thank you so much, Matt. You're a hero. Makes me sad, but I'm still here. Love you, Jeremy. You're amazing. I'm fine, guys. Glad I made the stream. We're glad you made the stream too. What time is it over there? What time? Well, we'll come down again, not for a saga, just sitting studio watching Peppa Pig again. Carl, you can come down to the studio with the little ones whenever you want, mate.
Peppa Pig.
Yes, thank you for the 5 gifted. You're a hero.
I practiced the Paddington Bear theme tune so I could get it in one go. Did you know it's what's his face from Take That?
Thank you, Jeremy Blakely, for 1 gifted membership.
Barlow. Gary Barlow.
Marlow.
No, Barlow.
I can't do that. I can't do northern voices. I can't do that.
Wrote and sings the Paddington Bear theme tune.
7:30 in Australia, is it? One of the nicest things I love about you guys is the fact you've not spoken about it. Also, as an ex-zookeeper, I'll help out with animal-related things. Cool. I read it before you deleted it.
Ah! We got there first.
It's too fast. Thank you, Jerry, for the 1 gifted. You're amazing. They were grim days, and some parties definitely got done dirty. Look, it's fine. It's not an issue. I'm over it. What I did is I just detached because it's the best way for me, or was the best way for me to carry on. And I don't want to bring it up, and I don't want to dwell on it, and I don't want to give people the details, and I won't ever give people the details. It's fine. It happened. I hope that everybody involved is now doing better and in a better place, genuinely. So, you know. And I actually sincerely mean that as well.
Paddington Bear. Do you remember me practicing that?
Yes, all the time.
And
then when you do it, I just can't get it out of my fucking head afterwards.
There were mornings that I'd be singing it and I'd be going, no, wait, I got that wrong. Here we go again. Padding. No, that's wrong as well. Hang on, babe. One more go. All the while, I'm trying to get dressed.
I know. Thank you.
Shut
up, woman!
Paddington Bear.
Thank you, Ghastly, for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, Morty Hammer, for the 1. Thank you, Sam Deacon, for the 1. Thank you, James, for the 1 gifted membership. You're amazing. You're all incredible. You're all insane humans. Lovely attitude. Thank you, mate. I mean, you know, made it odd again. Yeah, we are 4 away now from a nice round number. Now, what we've got to do, Luce, is we should be finishing now with a loose fact.
Wait, I'm still writing down.
But, if you think about last week,
Padding.
we had to wait another 5 to 10 minutes and then it kicks off again.
I've already blocked out that this is a 2-hour stream because I'm just so used to you lying to me about what time you're finishing.
Wow, if it helps, I bought custard creams.
It does. So my apology tea
and biscuit.
Comes with a biscuit tonight.
And biscuit. Oh, amazing. Oh, brilliant. Chat,
No,
you're
that's
insane.
wrong.
You're fucking mad. What we've essentially done tonight, we've essentially sat here and brainstormed ways of kind of trying to improve the channel and bring the numbers back up. And what's insane is 150 of you have basically hung around for most of the night. You've helped me with that. You've helped me, right, I'll be straight up, I'll be honest. You've helped me to the sum of £316 in super chats to brainstorm ideas as to how I can improve the channel. And we're at 356 members. And I thought legitimately we would struggle to get to 100. You're fucking mad good. This is why, legitimately, also genuinely, this is why I'm always trying to kind of come up with ways to improve the content, to improve the service we offer to you guys in general, because you deserve it. Luce calls you the same name every single stream.
Best chat.
Yeah, I'm glad you got that. The one that you say on stream, not off stream.
Prick.
321 with my PayPal, see ignored again. Brilliant, I fucking love you. When I next see you, you're going to get a big cuddle. Oops, better like the stream. Thanks, Matt. You're a legend. And you're just fucking brilliant, you lot. Honestly, absolutely insane. And Luce and I are so grateful. As is Joe. You know, all's Joe's fault. See, I know. But Joe is incredible. Joe is... I was talking in the Thanes recently about the struggles with the channel and the revenue struggles, and Joe genuinely messaged me and was like, do I need to start looking for a job? And I was like, no, we're not there yet. And if we ever got close to being there, I would let you know before I was talking about it in Thanes, because that's just not a professional way to behave. But he is, like, I take my responsibility to him and his family incredibly seriously. And so he is such a... I know you're all ripping him for the fucking Fire Slayer lie. And it's a great meme and it's good fun. And I have also ripped him for the Fire Slayer lie. And I also want to see him do Fire Slayers properly. But he is just one of the... If you ever get the chance to sit and spend an afternoon in Joe's company drinking tea and chatting Warhammer, he's just one of the loveliest humans you'll ever know in your life.
Yeah.
He just is. Honestly, he just really, really, really loves the game, loves the hobby. He's so passionate about it all.
I reckon I could turn up on Joe's doorstep and say, Joe, I've just robbed a bank. I need you to hide me. And he'd go, all right.
Come in.
Yeah,
he's just such a fucking amazing human being. And so when you support us with the level of generosity you've thrown at us tonight, you're not just supporting Luce and I, you're legitimately supporting Joe as well. And so I'm very grateful, because taking Joe on was one of, like, running your own business is scary. But if you fuck it up, you're only really, at the earlier levels, you're only really fucking up for yourself. And it's you that can't pay a bill, which it sucks, but, like, at least it's just you. And I thought running my own business would be quite scary, and it kind of wasn't. It was okay. It was all right. I didn't mind it too much. Running your own business the second you take on an employee is then fucking terrifying. Because at that point, like I've already said to Joe, I will go and get a job myself before I make him redundant if I can help it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I will as well. Morrison's is just over the road, and there's so many care homes around us.
Oh, Dan, Lycus is such a stunning model, isn't it? Rev, thank you for upgrading to Yalta. You're an absolute hero. What a legend.
Y'all ready for this?
Boop, 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 boop. We only got 44 to go to get to 400. In fact, 4 is 60, 24 is 80. We're 25 members away from beating last Friday night. Which is better, September Friday or August Friday? Have you got...
No.
Do you want to hunt for a fact, just in case? We'll probably still be another 10-15 minutes, but, you know, just in case. I have also smashed a whole half a bottle of this mead as well already.
I don't know. Oh. I think she's actually taken my fact book out of the...
Even Games Workshop thinks Joe is a good person. He is genuinely a good person.
Oh, wait, no, here it is.
Honestly. He gets a lot of stick. I give him a lot of flack. In fact, him and I give each other a lot of flack, a lot of stick. It's part of being mates. But he is genuinely a wonderful human. Nacho, man, thank you for the one gifted. Dan, if you're still watching, don't tell him I said any of this shit, will you? Thank you, Nacho, man, for the one gifted membership. Up to 357. She's my Spider-Man. She's a fucking gorgeous model. Have some stuff to sort out before Thanes can happen. Mr. The Rev is contemplating Thanes, Luce.
Insane in the membrane.
Insane in the membrane. Thank you, Matt. Oh, another one from Luce. Another Luce hope.
What's this?
Matt O'Reilly, thank you for the 20 gifted memberships.
Is this the unemployed zookeeper?
Yeah.
Yeah, the sarcastic unemployed zookeeper. That should be a children's bedtime story.
Please keep Joe. Your Tuesday and Thursday shows really brighten my morning drive to work. Thank you. Always watch on playbacks as Western Canada time zone. But love the content always.
Lane, thank you so much for the $20. I mean, there's no, like, this isn't, for reference, right? This isn't a decision about whether we do or don't keep Joe. That's not in question for me right now. I keep Joe for as long as I can keep Joe. Matt, you're a hero. Thank you so much. I wonder if I can get someone over there to get one of those boxes and mail it to me. I mean, there might be some box-based black market stuff going on in Discord, perhaps. I don't know. But they are trying to sort out American shipping. Wait, we can't have a Padre in Thanes. It's not safe for him.
You correct him.
Still going. Been to pick up my dad off the floor and come back. I hope he's okay, mate. I choose you. Love it. That was Ralph Wiggum.
Yeah. On his Valentine's Day card to Lisa Simpson.
We're now 4 members away from beating last Friday's members crew. Matt, thank you so much for 20 gifted, man. You're an absolute hero. We can have a Padre in Thanes as well. More Thanes. Order my box. Can't wait to get it. Thank you so much. I don't know how many orders we're up to. How many of those battle boxes do you reckon we sold, Luce?
34.
Ooh, I don't know if it's that many, actually. I was like, we'll sell maybe 10 on the first day. We'll be fine. 30 on the dot right now.
Oh, close.
30 on the dot. And when it showed me my earnings, I got very excited. And then I realised it was in Swedish krona. And I was like, oh, that's not as much as I thought. Prentice, thank you for 5 gifted memberships. Come on, chat. You're amazing. Utterly
Can
amazing.
I have 5 more facts? No, 3 more facts about you, Matt, please.
He gave you 3 facts.
No, I feel like I need a refresher now.
You can't just ask for 3 facts
Yes,
every
I
time
can.
No! Let's be gift, not super chat. That's weird, Prentice, isn't it? Although, like I said, before I went to live chat from top chat, I wasn't seeing your messages at all. He's fine. Walked in. Dave, I've fucking fallen again. Shit legs these. The unemployed sarcastic animal lover comes to tea. Maybe he's a bank.
Yeah.
If he's unemployed and he keeps doing all this gifting, maybe he's a bank robber as well.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, we get one on next payday. They are pretty cool. Pretty fucking cool. I am very proud of them. And it's quite... Excuse me, I don't think Chris is watching right now, but I mean this very sincerely when I say this as well. It's very rare that I'm more than happy for a company to stick my logo on something and sell it for me. I think the only thing that gets sold on our behalf before today's Tree of Tales boxes was the Raven jerseys. Mm-hmm. The print-on-demand jerseys, because they're such nice jerseys with such nice patterns. So I agreed to let them do those for me. I actually need to talk to them because they owe me some money. And then this is the first other collaboration we've done where I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm happy for you to sell it on our behalf. I just don't normally do it, but I think they're so nice. I think they're such a great idea and a great concept and a great product, and they're such good quality. It's so nice. Just bought my first home and we'll be back working next year. Okay, he just bought his first home, Luce. There's a fact for you, right? You've got another fact. Stop being greedy.
I hope for you, Matt, that you don't have any black mold appear in your home for the first 5 years.
Are they likely to get black mold in Australia?
Yeah, you're right. That's a great hope because it's not even on the radar, is it?
It'll come true. Thank you, Morty, for the one gifted. Is the tree link in the video description? It's pinned in the comments right now, Brian, but they don't deliver to America yet. You can give them they're working on it. You can give them your email address. They'll get it sorted very, 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 very soon. Morty, thank you for one more gifted. We're gonna get to that multiple 5 again. Go on, chat.
The sarcastic unemployed zookeeper came to tea.
Anyone seen the new Lego Star Wars Death Star? Dave, I cannot tell you how much I want that Lego Star Wars Death Star. Have you seen it?
No. Is it massive?
About that big.
And how long or wide?
About that big.
Where's that gonna go?
Here. I don't know where I'd put it. I really want it. You've got the benefit of there's no way I can afford it. How much do you think it's going to cost? And I'll give you some clues, right? Hogwarts, 4 something, 420.
Okay.
Rivendell, 430 or something like that.
Okay.
What else have we got? Hobbiton, I don't remember what that was. Barad-dûr was like 3 something.
Borada.
So what do you reckon a new Death Star for Star Wars costs?
1,000.
Close. £900.
Oh my god.
It's not pinned. Wait, what? It's showing as pinned. It's in Discord. It's in the announcement section in Discord. Ian, thank you for the one gifted. You're a legend. Oh my god, looks we're closing in on 4 fucking hundy. Yeah, it's 900 quid for the new Death Star.
Do they know that?
But I am fully erect, by the way.
Do they know that we're in a cost of living crisis when they price these things out?
They're not going to have a problem selling them, though. They're just not.
That low level blows my mind when things like that are still selling. And I know that if you could buy it on the business and do all the business things with it, you would. But when people are buying it privately,
if I can get away with buying it on the business and making content out of it, I'd consider it. Because I think, honestly, so on the website, it told me how many pieces it was, and it is a lot of pieces. So you're talking about 4 streams to get it done, I reckon? Maybe?
Mordy's put, that Lego store makes a Warhammer store feel like Pound Town.
Pound Town! Is it on the actual shopping page yet? Lego Death Star. How many pieces do you reckon to the £899.99 Death Star coming on the 4th of October 2025?
10,000.
No, oh god no. But not far off. 9,023 pieces. So if you think about it, right?
I invite you, Carl, to let your kids play with the Death Star and take off 1 piece.
I will fucking drown them.
And we'll see if Liam notices.
But if you think, right, 9,000 pieces for £900 means that every pound is 10 pieces. Suddenly the value doesn't seem horrific.
No, I'm sorry. I'm still hearing nearly £1,000 going on Lego.
But
there is no biscuit and cup of tea you could give me that would make that go from column A to column B.
I don't think the value's that terrible. If you get hours and hours and hours of build time, and then you can follow the plane around and go, and then...
But you're not going to play with it.
I won't.
You're
No,
going to
it's a display
forbid
piece.
anyone from touching it.
That's correct. I will forbid anyone from touching it. That's why everyone is forbid. Like, Carl doesn't realise how lucky his kids were to be allowed to play with Barad-dûr, which now is on the shelf over there.
I'm sure once they'd sat through the 23 slide PowerPoint of how privileged they are,
and now,
they knew.
And now Barad-dûr's over there, and when any child walks near it, I'm like, get away from it now! I'm fuck away from it! Thank you for the one gifted. Alex, you legend. 10p per brick, exactly. That's good, right? This is why all my Lego sets now, Hobbiton, Viking Village, Rivendell, they're all away from children. Away from children. Alex, how you doing, man? Miss your face. Banging. Right, do we have a fact that is ready for these wonderful human beings?
No, I still don't.
Lego still drinking paint thinner when doing the pricing? Probably, yeah. I mean, I honestly fucking love it, but I haven't built the AT-AT yet. Oh, it's girthy as well. There's a lot. Oh, it's huge. Where can we put it, babe?
I think it looks great in the shop.
Where can we put it so that everyone who comes in the house can see it? I mean, it is cool. It's the literal definition of cool. I'm a fan. Where Lego belongs, away from children. Correct. How many can we put? How many more shelves we put up in this room for Lego?
None. Do you know what, actually? People don't make enough use of the ceiling. All that space that is forgotten.
Will we ever see LOTR on the channel?
Yes, at some point. I don't know when, Pete. Thank you for the $2. I don't know when, but yes, at some point. We have the base game painted now. I just need to learn the fucking game. But yes, Middle-earth strategy battle game is something I'm intending to bring in the future because I'm a fucking huge Lord of the Rings fans. So, you know. Can we hit 400? Probably not. Look, Sam, they've done amazing. We're at 386. Once Luce finally finds a fact, we'll do a fact. You can have a tea and toast and biscuit. Everyone will be happy. We'll go to bed.
Are you going to have some toast?
I don't want toast.
Oh.
I've got Pringles.
Can we have some Pringles?
I've got Pringles, tuck sandwiches.
With a cup of tea?
Yeah, tuck sandwiches. Custard creams, the go-to biscuit. And I've got some dairy milk, fruit and nut.
Are we eating all of it?
We can eat some of it.
Are we eating all of it?
No. We can eat some of it.
Yeah, we're going to eat all of it. There's how to play cricket in here.
Do you reckon? So talking about the ceiling,
Yeah.
there is a possibility because it's the Death Star. We could just hang it from the ceiling, like the actual Death Star. But yeah, we can eat the things. I don't want to be in bed too late though because I want to get up tomorrow and start. I'm going to spend the day trying to film some bike videos.
So what you're saying is, we need to eat the sugar things first.
Yeah. Well, I want to be out the house by like, I don't know, 10 to 10 or something. So, and then out for a few hours filming and then back.
Matt, come on now.
More Matt hopes from Luce!
I need 3 more things.
No, you don't need 3 more
now.
facts! Nobody's got that many facts about themselves.
I think Matt secretly just wants to tell us about himself. That's why.
Fucking hell. Matt, you're insane. Thank you.
3 more things about yourself, Matt.
No!
Yeah.
Just give him a fucking hope.
I'm getting quite the profile on Mr. O'Reilly.
O'Reilly.
He's releasing a book for children called When the Sarcastic Unemployed Zookeeper Came to Tea. He's moved into a black mold ridden house, poor guy.
I think Matt just sold a zoo for a good profit. Oh yeah, what if we get rid of the light
Yeah.
and then wire it into the Death Star with
it-
Light My Bricks?
Does the Death Star light up?
What if we add a Light My Bricks kit?
Does it light up in the films? Like it
Well,
could
they have
be-
lights inside. They're in
Yeah,
space,
but
darling.
does it light up like enough that it could be a bulb?
Oh god, no! But we never have that light anyway because we use all the
No,
lamps.
You're
'cause it's
right.
soft
Whenever you put
lighting.
the main light on, you have to yell grenade, grenade, grenade. Whenever you put the main light on,
Why?
because it's just so harsh.
To be fair, if you put that main light on, we have disco because that's the wireless one that's not synced anymore.
No wish needed, Liam. Just said it won't happen. So see, that's
No.
the sarcastic.
No.
That's the sarcastic point. He's not a liar. He's
We
true to his
need
word.
a Matt O'Reilly hope. O'Reilly.
Ah, thanks, Sean. So she took one for the team. Hope for Matt is that no nasty, horrible spiders make a web in his new home that's got so much black mold in it.
A great Sean hope. What's
Yeah.
the loose hope?
No, I'm going with Sean's hope.
No.
It's a good one.
No.
That's a solid one.
No.
Oh, I have one. I hope for you, Matt, that if you take in a stray dog, you do not have to clear the anal glands yourself.
See, brilliant.
Because that is a smell you will take to your grave.
It's like popping a grape, isn't it?
No. No, it is not.
Right. Do you have us a hope ready? Not a hope. Oh, fucking hell. A fact ready as well.
No, but how to play cricket.
No, that's not a loose fact. that you can't. We can't vote true or false on that, can we?
But
Nope. You can't half-ass a job and then get upset when I tell you you've half-assed a job.
okay.
Well, these are categorically Liam and Loose
No,
streams.
I have a hope.
Okay, perfect. Time for Loose Facts. You get to choose if you think this is true or false, loose or loose. You spell it like her name if you think it's true. You spell it like a baggy vagina if you think it's false. Right? You decide.
When a horned toad is angry, it squirts blood from its eyes.
That is a fact. It's better than the cricket one.
I think the cricket one.
What is the cricket one?
So here's one of the ways to play cricket. Each man that's in the side that's in goes out, and when he's out, he comes in, and the next man goes in until he's out.
Yeah.
See?
It's not a fact though, is it? Did I give John 3 hopes? No. I haven't given John any hopes. I don't suspect he's still around to receive his hopes. I think he just dropped his yogurt and fucked off. Katie Price. Amazing. Amazing. I can give John some hopes, but he's not here right now. So I'll have to wait till he's back next week, and then we'll have to give him bonus hopes, which is a thing I can do. What hope do you give a man that has everything? Anyway, you have to then come up with
Nothing. You give him nothing.
you have to then come up with hopes that aren't for the man who has everything. So you have to hope that none of his children ever slam his finger in the car door.
Ooh.
You have to hope that he never catches the tip of his penis in his zipper when he goes to the toilet.
Does that happen?
Yep.
Really? Are you not wearing boxers?
Well, obviously, if you wear boxers, it's less of a problem. You have to give those kinds of hopes.
Why aren't you wearing
you have
boxers?
You have to hope that if he's trimming his long eyebrows, he doesn't slip and then cut half of it off, so he looks like some weird gangster.
Do you trim eyebrows?
Yeah, because I always get these long wispy ones out, like fucking weird antennas.
I've started to get the whiskers.
Yeah.
You know, when women get like the random beard hair.
You have to hope that the next time he eats a bag of mini eggs, he doesn't crack a tooth.
Yeah.
So there you go. I've given him 4 already. He's supposed to have 3. Yeah. I hope that he is win it free for a year.
Nice. And the only reason I know what the fuck a win it is because we have a dog. That's the only fucking reason I know what one is.
It's probably my best one so far, that, to be fair.
Win it free.
Win it free for a year.
Wow, that should be on a shirt. I've been win it free since 2024.
3.
Oh.
Win it free since 23. That's what you want.
Yeah.
Right, you wonderful fuckers. That's a half-hour bonus. I think they're just becoming 2-hour shows nowadays. But you've made it worth it, right? We've done 136 likes. We've done £329 in super chats, plus £5 from Pritters. And we've done a mighty 406 members, thanks to a wonderful 150 from John, thanks to 70 from Roland Bain, thanks to 65 from Matt O'Reilly. You people are insane. Thank you so much. And thanks to everybody else who gifted 1 or 5 or 10. You're all amazing. I love you. You're brilliant. We're so lucky. So lucky. There is going to be, obviously, the normal content from Monday. So we've got the hobby show in the evening. I'm doing the football show on Sunday, and I'm hoping to bring home a painting camera. I've been painting, and I want to keep painting my Warrior of Chaos. So that's probably going to be Monday's show. Tuesday, Liam and Joe show, live game of 40k in the evening. Wednesday, back with the Warhammer show in the evening. Thursday, another Liam and Joe show, followed by another live game in the evening. Friday, back here after dark. More of this stuff at 9 o'clock next Friday. Because we do put out a shitload of content. I was just hoping that market saturation would just mean we drown every other channel and then no one ever gets to see them. But hey. You're amazing. Thank you so much for your efforts. Thank you so much for your ideas, your suggestions, your engagement. The fact that you're all just so fucking keen for the channel to do well. You're incredible and I love you. So big shout out to you. Big shout out to Luce, my glamorous co-host as always. Yeah. It's weird, isn't it? That like it started with you just kind of sitting here every now and again and saying something to you having a microphone, and now I'm like, it's actually not a Monday, Wednesday, or Friday stream without you. It just feels worse.
It started off because I was in the background doing admin stuff.
Yeah.
And I'd often be in the background with like my hair in a towel.
Yeah.
Because I just had a bubble.
Well, you're not
bath.
going to get away with that if we start putting a loose cam in.
And everyone was like, well, who's that behind you? Oh, just ignore her. That's just the wench. Ignore her.
Yeah.
She's doing admin.
Hey, ads, miss you. So yeah, you're all amazing people. Thank you so much for hanging out. Hopefully we'll... There might be bonus content on Sunday, but I don't know. I want to start building the Lego AT-AT. I also want to play some more Battlefield. So there might be some bonus content on Sunday. But I've also got stuff to do. I've got a hobby to build. I've got hobby to build that I can't talk about. I've got stuff to paint. I've got videos to edit. I've got a mountain of stuff to do, right? So keep an eye out on Sunday in Discord just in case. No promises, but just in case. Before we disappear, she's already put it in the chat, so you know what she's going to say. But Luce, have you got a message for our wonderful viewers?
Best chat.
Best chat. Best chat. You're insane. You're amazing. I love you. If we don't see you over the weekend, because I don't do any additional content, then hopefully I'll see you on Monday. Even as I jump in at the end of the stream, hashtag stupid work. I'm sad because I miss you. But work is important because it pays your bills, right? Cool. Right. Watch AOS back reps instead, or alternatively, Adam, make AOS back reps. You're amazing people. Hopefully we'll see you on Monday for the hobby show, and if we don't, well, hopefully then we'll see you in the next one.